Imagine you're raised, a child is growing up in a space where the parents are always sort of rejecting, like they are lashing out towards this child. This child already, it communicates to this child, he's not loved or she is not loved. So at the end of the day, they develop, because human beings, we develop something we call defense mechanism. When somebody attacks you, naturally, we have an emotional brain. Yeah? Naturally, it communicates. You need to either fight back or you flight. We call it the fight or flight response. So depending on where you are and how you've been socialized, then you're going to act according to that. Because children are born as empty slates. Even the ones who are struggling with narcissism as adults, you will realize it is coming from somewhere. It's emanating, either sometimes it's adverse childhood experiences, sometimes it's they've grown up to in a space where the parents have always been telling them you're the perfect one. Like it's just them. And then all of a sudden, they are being exposed to a world where people want, apart from just talking about yourself, you need to also appreciate that the other person is there. You see, already it distorts how they were socialized. So it starts from, and that's why I'm very passionate about supporting children, adolescents, and young people, because it starts from there. Because if you're able to look at how they are conditioned, what is causing them to act the way they act, because people don't act, even the ones who are struggling with narcissism, they don't act as narcissists because sometimes they want to. Sometimes either they know it, or we call it unconsciously. They don't know. It's you who is relating with them. You're like, hey, this person is full of themselves. You know, so at the end of the day, it comes with awareness for them, particularly being aware that there are traits that you carry that exhibit narcissism, and then now seek support. Just as my colleague has said, go through therapy so that you are able to, because what you learned, you can actually unlearn it and relearn a new way of living that accommodates everyone else.
But Mercy, of course, you mentioned that you deal with kids, and you mentioned something quite interesting, that sometimes it starts from, you know, childhood, how the mind of a child has been conditioned. They're told, you know, you're perfect. And now we see this online a lot. You see sometimes kids are going to school, they're being told to face the mirror and say, oh, you're confident, you're perfect, you're the best of the best, or you're the best in the world, you're the thriving child. But now this, of course, the child grows up with that mindset that, you know, I'm the best, just like you've mentioned. But now, how should now these parents, you know, come to the point where, as much as they are trying to inflict confidence in this child, they're not trying to also just incorporate or just infiltrate this narcissistic behavior?